My name is Lookout Sibanda, and I was born and raised in Zim, in Mtangamshana to be precise, a small rural village that is in Beitbridge. My art journey actually started in ceramics in Pretoria. When I joined Elsa Van Dijk, that's when I realized, look, this is what I wanted to do. You know, I fell in love with it first time. And I realized, okay, this is who I want to be, this is what I want to do. I would say the moment I started making, that's when I actually knew I was, this is who I am. I don't think there will be Lookout without clay. The world will be something else without art. I mean, I express myself through clay. Some of the things that I can't say, I try to hide them in clay. If you look closely, you actually see. I had to look deep to see why I actually like color that much. Looking deeper, I actually remembered, look, when I was growing up, my grandmother used to crochet blankets. And what she did was she got pieces of wool and actually crocheted the blankets for us. So imagine how many pieces she got and how much color was in those blankets. My art speaks mostly about Africa and the situation right now. The colorful pieces are not, I can't say they're inspired by culture basically. Well, I grew up in a vendor culture. Africa is a beautiful continent, it has a beautiful climate. I mean, there's a lot of things. We have the jewels, we have everything. Hence, mostly on my pieces, I put the African sun. I call it the African sun. If you look at the black clay, it has the African sun, which looks like a firework. You know, Africa needs to be celebrated. Africa has a lot to offer. I think a lot of people are starting to realize that. I use mostly two kind of different clays. I use the white clay and I use the basalt clay, which is the black clay. I sometimes use terracotta clay. You know, I slump and I do coiling also. In each and every piece, what I do is I try to make sure there is texture. The color that I put in can actually draw you closer to the piece. But you know, the texture will make you actually want to feel whatever you see. So that's what I try and do on almost each and every piece that I do. I learned mostly to make from Elsa Van Dijk, and she will always have a special place in my heart. Because look, I opened a shop. That is one thing that I'll be proud of. We also record history in what we're doing. You can't do art and not actually record. When you do art, what you do is you actually tell a story mostly of what is happening right now. So I feel, you know, with ceramics and art, I think it will provide a lot of jobs in the future for the youth, because you know there's not a lot of jobs out there. Even after 50 years, if someone picks up my piece and will see an African continent, they'll see a beautiful sun. Everyone knows, and there will be a study of Africa and how Africa was right now, the struggles. And they'll also see that in those struggles, there was a good thing. There was something beautiful about Africa even then. So I think we record history in art, especially in African art. You know, African art is all about recording history.